SMF MMTs, we talked about in pre-market shorting that Netflix. We talked about how you would take the gap ratio in a 3-6, and then here's the 9, and you slid half of that bar, and MMTs, some of them are short that. And basically that was at 174.40, and now I'm showing a low here of 166.61. You can see these flash wicks right here. Okay, basically slide the bid, price action, exhaustion, and I tell you in pre-market, this is what we're doing, and this is the way the tape is printing, and therefore it's wonderful on the Netflix short. Now it's going to put a bottom in, and you can get ready to start getting net long. And when bottoms are put in, on the low end of the day, you've got to work with your brain, your trading platform. And that means that you're going to have all these things working for you. You're going to have everything else in here working in the directions that they're supposed to work in. When they work in your direction, they're very wonderful and satisfying. And you'll make moves up off the bottom now. So once again, as we start to really get set up at that 369 bottom with half bar action right there. Half bar action is 169.91, and the thing about it is you have to stay above 5, 10 and higher. We went through this on some trades yesterday when Goldman made its move off the bottom, I believe it was, and trading those off the bottom. Once again, you got to start, and you went through a long-term bottoming process. So when you're going to cover the short from up here, we talked about that all in pre-market, and we were 100% right. And it all starts with the breakdown bar, with the continuation bar. You were coming right down through your SMF teenies, teeny resistant line, teeny resistance line. You can't close above it. And then another half bar, big teeny half bar down. And this is how downtrends work. So I want you to know how a bottom would be the same. And we've gone through so many buying off of the bottom of what it takes and what has to happen over here and how the system does it for you. So you're not sitting there uncertain. You're not shaking in your chair. You're not doing any of that retail stuff, what retail traders do. No. You have a system, and you got a 369. You know what the teeny is? You know that that was at that time, right here, that was at 15. 31 on a spike. So basically, you're putting in a bottom. If you go lower, below 5, like you did now, you're going to come down to this teeny. And so basically, to hold that teeny price, this over here has to go above 5 toward 10 again. See how it went toward 10? See how you popped up here? See that? See that number? So you want to see that popping off the bottom to give that teeny price support, and you're back above 10. MMTs, you've been given a gift at the pricing control mechanism right at that teeny line. And when that goes up, you get price action, you get teeny support, you get everything that the SMF platform is to guide you in at price controls at bottoms. So you got the short, now you want to get the long and go up in value. But you know you need to see this pop toward 20 now. Because what that would do, it would take out half of this last down bar, and that's that Netflix trade. What a nice trade. I'm popping at 11 right there. Now I'm trying to consolidate up above that teeny line. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a big spike up to 20 right here in that intraday range that the platform provides them. I'm also looking for all of the right things to work in the bid and ask trend ratio, which can also be seen down here in this info panel. You see that number has to go the right way. If it goes the right way, then you'll break higher. If this number goes a certain way, you'll break down. So you've got to keep popping that intraday range above 10. on how bottoms are made on Netflix intraday.